Previously on Luke's Big Brother 18, Christian won the power of veto, and he was really excited about it. He continued to push to James that he wanted Mitch to go out this round, but James held his ground and demanded that Dylan was the true target. Christian, DeeDee, Dylan, and Jessica hatched a plan to flip things and get rid of the least trustworthy member of their alliance. At the veto ceremony, Christian said he didn't want to use the power of veto, but then Jessica used her green star to force Christian to use the power of veto. This was all to save face with James. Christian acted like he couldn't make a decision on the spot, so they staged a fake game of rock, paper, scissors to come up with a reason for Dylan to be vetoed. Caught by surprise, James nominated Mitch, who played his purple star, which added an extra veto competition to the round. Christian won yet another power of veto and decided not to use it. And at the eviction ceremony, Mitch was evicted by a unanimous vote, and he called out James and Christian on his way out. By a vote of 9-0, Mitch, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Thank you very much.
Uh-oh.
That finger was
Christian
not
and James,
pointing
that's
at
what I
me.
was pointing at, by the way.
Thank you for clarifying.
Alright everyone, this round is a special format round. It is an Asteroid belt round. For this round, there will be no official veto competition. Instead, it will be an opt-in kind of competition for the veto. Only the people who compete can win, and you choose whether or not you compete. So we're going to have a regular HOH competition, and then we will have talking time until they nominate and we evict at that nomination ceremony. Okay? But you have an opportunity for the veto in the Asteroid belt. So upstairs, we will have in one of the bedrooms, several boxes with numbers on them. There will be a clue in there to a scavenger hunt type situation where if you solve the scavenger hunt, it'll tell you which box has the power of veto in it. But there's a catch. If you enter the room at all, you must choose a box. One of the boxes has the power of veto, and all of the others have potential punishments. Okay, so know that if you do enter the room at all, you are racing for the veto. Yes.
How many boxes total?
One for each of you.
Oh, so there's
So
a lot
potentially,
of boxes.
everyone can play. Yes.
We know this other group?
So, do we have any questions?
But only one box has the veto,
Only
and if
one
you
box
follow the clues, you get it.
Yes.
Does one box have $5,000 like the actual game?
No.
Wow.
I'll let that
I'll start it right now.
Huh?
Could I start right now?
No, I'll announce when it's open.
Okay.
And everyone needs to come outside for the HOH competition.
Oh, so this still isn't HOH.
There still is an HOH.
Yeah.
So we
But
will
then
be,
evictions.
right, okay, so we will have the HOH competition, we will prepare for nominations and eviction. Whenever we meet, the nominees will be named, and all the players who picked a box will open their box at the eviction ceremony.
So you may,
And then we vote.
so you may not even know you're nominated.
So you won't know if you're nominated, and you eventually will have the veto play at the nomination ceremony.
That's
But you don't know till you're like there.
That is
Right, so you have to be ready for it.
So someone has to get
What
that.
kind of punishment?
I know
Someone has to get that.
Not necessarily, last time we did this, everyone lost.
I lost.
Like they didn't pick the right box.
Right, so there was no.
Oh my goodness.
So on my go, everyone has to hold their stick in the painted area. Your hand has to be in the painted zone. And you have to balance your brick on the top of your stick, just like Brody's doing. Okay? And on my go, the last person standing balancing their brick wins. However, we do allow you to chase your fellow competitors around and knock their bricks off.
Once you're out?
Huh? No.
What?
While you're still in, when you're out, please come behind the bricks over here. And we will be making the boundaries smaller and smaller throughout the competition. Okay? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The game is on. Sluts better get away from me. Wendy! This is a bad idea. Especially powerful head of household. Everybody wants it.
Ryan, I love you.
Got that?
There it goes.
Is that allowed?
Mack,
Yes.
that is
That's the game.
that is completely good.
I'm not gonna
Y'all get inside the yellow.
I have what?
Alright, everyone, I will count down from 10. By the end, you must be within these 4 rows. 10, 9, 6,
Come here.
5, 4, 3. Alright, Ryan,
Oh wait, I'm out.
Oh, we're gonna trip up these damn ones.
Brody, I wanted one thing. I win.
Oh, y'all coming at me? Y'all coming at me? Let's all just watch the boundary. Watch the boundary. I'm watching the boundary.
Alright, DeeDee, you are the you.
That is the only way I can win that challenge.
If you remember, there's a power associated with this. So who I nominate matters a lot, and who, if we have veto, matters a lot.
So should we go for the veto? Well, this is like the whole damn team. Like this is the whole game. So I mean, let's all go for the veto, guys. I mean, if we all go for the veto, I mean,
should go for the
hey, if y'all want to go for the veto, I'll go for the veto. That's fun.
We should all just go try.
Alright, not one camera.
What if we just live?
That means one of us gets the veto. One of us is gonna get the veto if we all play.
Can I go for the veto?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
That would be so much chaos if all of us are running at once.
So, the asteroid belt is officially open upstairs.
Can I do it?
You can also do it, yes. So
I want to do it.
get ready for nominations and mission.
We ain't playing in that. I'm
I'm not
doing that. My
Okay, tell them what we're doing though.
my tummy says stay away from that room.
So we just did the challenge where you have a stick and you have a brick and you're trying to knock over everyone else's brick. And right now the asteroid belt is open. So you can go and follow this series of clues for someone to win the power veto or not. Because if you get it wrong, there's a possible punishment in your box. So we decided not
yeah, I think we feel
possible punishment.
we feel pretty comfortable with DeeDee.
I mean, you feel good with DeeDee and she's
You
not going to
should
play.
feel comfortable with DeeDee.
I just talked to her the last round and we didn't really talk too much about the game. I feel okay with her for now. Like further down, I'm worried because I know I'm on her short list. I'm not in the first few people. She's like, oh, I'll keep Michaelyn safe. I think I'm fine for now. I think I'm on the long list, but I don't think I'm. But you're good with her.
Yeah.
And James is good with her.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I'm protected right now. So I feel okay about not running around like a damn chicken with their head cut off right now. So.
But I kind of want. I don't know. My only thing with that would be people wondering why we aren't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
That's
I just
the only reason why I'm
watched
stressed
it.
out.
My excuse and my reason would be I watched it play out last season,
And it was a shit
and
show.
everyone that grabbed a box was wrong, and they all got punishments. And I
Okay.
just didn't want to have to chance that.
No, it
So,
ain't happening then.
and I made it to where I made it in my last season without any powers, without any of that business.
Okay.
And so I never I won a few things,
Yeah.
but I never
I want
had
to do
to
it because it's
find
fun and
Yeah.
different and spicy, but I don't think it would be good for my game if I did.
Yeah, I feel good with the
Some
game I'm
people
playing
find
right now, so I'm not.
How are you and Ryan and everybody?
Me, you, Ryan,
Who
and
is it?
James are still
Okay.
good to go.
We can't use phones, correct?
No.
Oh, I can't take pictures of those.
No.
Okay, wait.
See a picture anywhere?
Picture of what?
Like paper, piece of paper. I pulled that off earlier.
sad.
It's right here.
My favorite is the big stick. They're fat.
Dang it, Brody's already down there!
If you enter, you must take
I
one.
entered the room. What are we doing?
You must take a box at the end of the round.
That's really good.
Well, you were the first one in there.
Yeah, that's what
I was the first one in there, and then I was definitely the first one outside.
I'm sweating.
Oh, I'm definitely sweating.
There's a picture out here. I didn't enter the room, so no risk, no reward.
Don't open this, correct?
Correct.
Once I select my box, it's done.
Did you get the box now?
Yeah, I got a box a while back. Which one? Did
You have to take one, Laura.
You have to take one.
Okay.
Which number did you want?
49.
Yeah, that's this one.
Mother of pearl.
It's okay. I was under the impression that pretty much everyone was going for this little Veto thing box. So I like ran up there to be the first, of course. And I got the number I wanted, but I was rushing. Oh, there's a little tricky one in the living room. I see y'all. I kind of also, I don't know. We'll see. I got the number I wanted, so I feel okay. But I'm a math kid, so if there's anything I'm good at, it's math and running. I totally threw that competition towards the end. I did not want to be HOH. I have a feeling that the yellow star is going to be HOH next round. And if that is the case, I don't want to be the person who puts that person up. So there's a reason I sprinted after Christian never sprinted before that. I actively wanted to look like I was really trying to win the challenge. And just didn't have it in me, but in reality, completely threw it. I didn't want it. But what I did want was this. This is number 49. Hopefully, inside this is one power of Veto. I am fairly certain DeeDee would not put me up. I'm fairly certain she wouldn't do anything to risk my game at this point. But it's good to have safety, especially in a crazy round like this where there's no deliberation. This ensures I'm staying another round. So, yeah, I'm excited about the prospect of potentially staying another round and not having to put someone up with this potential twist coming. So, all in all, I'm happy with the results of this. This was kind of the ideal way my round could have gone. Is someone from my alliance wins. I don't, especially if it's a big target like Miss DeeDee. If they want to target her next round, say Michaelyn stays, or she puts Michaelyn and Ryan up and one of them stay, they're going to target DeeDee if she does it. But I don't think she's not stupid. She won't put them both up, but we'll see. I just didn't want to risk that and risk pissing anybody off, especially in a round like this. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, I gotta think this through. Okay, because whoever I nominate that stays is HOH next.
How do you know that?
But that's the power. That's the yellow star, right? That's it's.
Don't you have it?
No. I have blue star.
Oh.
Okay, so wait, where is it so we can verify?
Wait, why don't you get it while everyone's like...
It's on the mantle.
You want to go while everyone's running?
No, I want to read it.
Okay.
No, we don't need mine. Well, let me see.
a picture anywhere?
Picture of what?
Like a paper, piece of paper.
No.
No. I thought I knew what a power was, but I think I don't know what the power is. But I have to.
So, but who knows what it is? It may not be that big a deal. The other ones didn't help the person.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
That's true. That's true. So far.
I wouldn't stress that about too much.
Okay. I was not expecting to win this, so.
Well, I can tell you last round was hard as hell.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know who to put up.
Yeah.
A lot of people told me Mitch, and Mitch basically told me that Laura and Jessica were like basically thinking that I was like against them. And still I didn't want to put him up, but then it was just like.
No, you were after Dylan.
Yeah. More or less. Not because I really think he's like a. Honestly, if I was playing my game, I should have gone after Mitch.
Yeah.
But I hadn't promised him anything. But
Why do you think Mitch called you and Christian out?
He's very annoyed that I put him up, and I think he was mad Christian didn't take him off. Because like he was basically like leaning on me heavily in here, like do this, to put up Mack. I'm like, I'm not putting up Mack. And then like several people wanted me to put up Mitch, and I wasn't willing to do it. But then I was like, I had nobody else. So I wasn't willing to put up, any other options. So it was like, I don't know. But he was the right one to leave, honestly. So especially if he's gonna call me out on the way out. So.
Well, and it pulled out $3, right?
Yeah. Yes. So that was a win.
Okay.
But I don't know. I would really prefer if you didn't put me or Laura. But I mean.
Okay.
I mean, obviously.
It feels like we've been this place before.
I've never put you up. I know people.
I mean, like,
and I don't think even like Noah's going to come here and say like James has been lying. But if they do, please tell me who it is because I'm going to go after that person to the exclusion of all else. Yeah, no, I haven't done that.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't have any idea at all right now. So I'm not, but I'm.
Yeah, no, when someone tells you, I don't know. But I mean, I usually do tell a person I put them up. So.
I'm guessing Ryan.
That's what I'm guessing.
So I won.
But out there, I was worried because she's talking to everybody. But maybe that's just her way of being like mom, and it's like I mean.
That and everyone kind of grouped around her, so she didn't really have a choice.
She's like, this is really working for me, and whatever. Like I need to do something.
Well, that's kind of why I wanted Veto, because like this is a crazy round.
Yeah.
So
That was one of the choice too.
Yeah, I mean, it was all. I also just wanted to have fun. But
Yeah, that was fun.
I was trying to stay as many people off as I could.
That was like one of the
That's the
most
worst
fun
strategy ever. I thought everybody was just gonna.
Did you
start
try to go for Ryan?
Yes,
That
I
was
thought.
good?
I thought I was like, oh, when it starts, everybody's just gonna start going after each other. So I was like, and then when I went, nope, and because my arms are short, he just like, nope. I was like,
Well, I came up behind Ryan. I just went.
It's impossible.
I've been running for the veto. I thought someone got it already.
No, they pick up boxes. So there's still boxes left to pick. And if you entered the room,
So you didn't go for it?
I didn't go for it.
So you didn't, and we didn't?
No, we didn't.
Okay. No. That's a level of security with DeeDee, I feel.
I don't. But if you can kind of help garner them and try to be like,
Because she,
and try to see if there's
I feel like she trusts me to work with you.
How did you meet her today? You met her just today?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you got a box.
Box away.
I'm sweating.
Running all over the place.
Yeah.
How confident are you?
I have a learning disability that affects my ability to do math and read, so not very. But I tried my best.
Yeah, Brody said he was about 85% sure.
I'm not that sure. So Taylor wants to surprise us, and he's like, so there's this, it's like not a regular veto. He's like, it's like the asteroid belt, and you can choose to play. I definitely got the wrong box. Like, I know I got the wrong box. Like, Brody got the right one. I'm nervous about this being a punishment. Also, though, like, the other side of the house, so, like, James, Michaelyn, who else is over there? Ryan, I think that's it. No, there's a fourth somebody. I can't remember. But they, like, didn't play. Like, they didn't even try to get the veto, and I don't know why. Because that seems really weird. Like, wouldn't you, like, you don't, like, someone that's not on your side of the house is about to nominate people. So she's obviously probably going to nominate someone from your side, and you're not even going to, like, play in the veto? Or, like, try? That's iffy. That makes me nervous. So, yeah, if this is a punishment, I'll come back and I'll let y'all know. This makes me feel like a vlogger, and I love it.
Me, Brian, James, I assume, and Michaelyn didn't go to the room. You stayed out of the room. So I think that shows a level of trust with you. So they don't want to put you up, and they are like cool, like they want to trust you.
Okay, this is my only thing is that James to a Christian.
Yeah, James is the one that worries me the most. Like if I had to pick 2 out of 3, James would be gone. Easy.
So.
And I think that people would be smart to probably target him, but I don't think it should be to us. You know? But
whoever I nominate, whoever survives and gets a yellow star.
Yeah. So who would we, if we were able to nominate, or if we were able to nominate somebody that we had the votes to keep, they would initially get the
and
power.
they would get a power. But we have to be positive.
Yeah, for sure. We have the votes. But who's our target? People who aren't with us. I mean, Jessica, like, is she really a target? Brody. Brody's like frantic going around for stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Brody got it.
Really?
And Mack.
And Laura. But you're cool with Laura.
I'm cool with Laura, except just now James said, I'm cool as long as you don't nominate me or Laura. And I had deja vu because that's exactly what he told me last game. And then the next round I got out. I even told him deja vu and he laughed.
But if you nominate it, you can't nominate them both. If I were able to have, I'm trying to think of if I had the votes, if I could wrangle the votes between me and even James. I mean, James, if I get Michaelyn and Ryan on board, even James could be swayed if it's like possibly maybe against his interest, because that's like, he likes that 4. So might be able to sway him depending on what route we want to go.
Right.
Okay.
I just don't want to give someone else the power.
Yeah, no, me either. I tried to tell her that you and Michaelyn were willing to trust her if she were not to nominate y'all, and I don't think that she wants to do that. She would rather get somebody else, because y'all aren't on her radar. And I talked to Michaelyn, and Michaelyn said that DeeDee isn't on y'all's radar either.
Yeah, and did she like say any names as to who she wants to go for?
She doesn't know, because she was trying to figure out who her target could be, because she has to be careful.
Yeah.
Because whoever is staying, like we have to make sure that whoever stays is who we want to stay, so that they get the power.
Right.
So that we can take advantage of that.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
But it's like too dangerous to put one of us up there to get it.
Right.
But
okay, cool. That's good info. I think Michaelyn's gonna go talk to her, and then I'll go in after, and like you said, just try to finish it off with the whole.
I think she's a little worried. She could be worried about Laura and James.
Yeah.
Are you?
I'm worried about Laura, and as an extension of that,
cool with James.
We're so cool with James.
But I don't want James like
that. Yeah, Laura is a poison in James's mind. It's a sweet poison.
A parasite.
Yes. Sorry, but it is
Okay,
very
Laura,
true.
we love you. I don't know why I said that.
No, it's true though.
I never know how to read her though. I can't read her.
No, you can't. You absolutely can't.
Somehow James can.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like the same thing, like you're close with DeeDee, James is close with Laura, I'm close with Mack.
There's like little...
But Mack is like so in with us now.
Yeah.
Now that Mitch is gone,
yeah.
Like she talked to me, she was like, I'm with you guys.
Okay.
So, me, you, Michaelyn, James, and Mack are a for sure 5 in this game right now. We just need to eliminate a couple more people on their side, right? I'm talking Jessica. Dylan, those two. Once we get those kind of like mid-tier floaters out, then we should be good to go.
Then we can start making money moves.
Money moves, baby.
I am trying hella hard to get DeeDee, James, Michaelyn, and Ryan on the same frickin' page, and it is tough. James keeps on tugging at DeeDee's side, trying to be like throwing her for a loop. And I'm like, DeeDee, don't worry about him, please. But at the same time, deep down, I'd be kind of worried about James because he'd be talking to Laura a lot. I know me and Christian are good. Brody kind of up in the air. But sooner or later, he's going to have to start targeting somebody. And if I'm aligned with 5 or 6 different people, he's going to be targeting them. And I'm going to be in some hot water. And then based off of the veto, since Brody probably won it, he may or may not use it on one of them. I don't know. This is going to be a shit show of a week. I'm ready for this week to be over. At least I know that if I'm... Like, I won't be a renom. It's DeeDee. I'm not going to be a renom.
She didn't tell me.
She didn't say anything?
She said she didn't know. She said she didn't intend to win. So,
Do you think that the 4 of us are okay? Because Logan's doing pretty good with her.
she's got to put 2 people up.
Right.
She didn't tell me anything. She didn't even say I was safe. So, I don't know. But I mean, when she said that, it was like, you know, I know when someone tells you they don't know, that it probably means you, but it doesn't mean that. It's just, I really don't know. Like, it's harder, you think. Like, I told her, you know, good luck. She said, come back if you want, or try to come back later. And I'm like, okay.
She does know, because she was in that conversation with us, that Dylan's a flip-flopper, but he also flopped to her side, so I don't know if that would be anything to her.
Yeah, I told her to put him up, but just personal reasons. And that Brody probably has the POV. I feel like he probably does. Yeah, well, I feel great. I just don't know what to do, like, as far as that's concerned.
I'm just, because of the way that the votes fell, for Grace and Jessica, the 4 people that voted Jessica were me, you, Ryan, and Logan.
Yeah.
And so we're just like on the opposite.
But it's not her. I mean, she voted against us, but
yeah,
I would prefer, you know, one of y'all win, but that didn't happen, so it is what it is. I don't think she put us up. I really don't.
I hope not.
I mean, she may put Ryan up. Not that she said a word about that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I did not that. I did 9 times 6 minus 9.
So it's 49. Correct. I chose 50 because I didn't see the 11.
My box looked different, so maybe there's something special.
One of the boxes was circular, and I was like,
oh, yours is
Daddy.
I got a box, but I'm pretty sure it's a losing one.
Okay, so how do you feel? Like what?
I feel like we have had a very like honest communication, so I feel okay that you're not gonna put me up. Is he gonna use his veto?
Does he have? Well,
I think he does. He was very confident.
And I don't know if he's going to. I haven't talked to him. You're the second person I'm talking.
Okay. But yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are you?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
No idea.
I know.
I hate to be. I wish it was Brody or Christian, honestly. I have to choose carefully that whoever I want to go home goes home.
Yes.
But I don't want someone that I have to consider if we have someone who we know would stay and get the power.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I do.
Because if I pick 2 people that I want to go home and one stays,
then that's gonna suck.
They're going to get the power.
Yeah.
So I have to think that through.
So is there anyone that like you're confident the house wouldn't?
I don't know. You know?
I don't know.
If I had somebody, we have to think of who would be confident that they would stay. You know what I mean?
Well, I definitely think if you put Ryan up, he would be able to go down. I mean, I wouldn't vote for him, but I think he's making a face for himself. So if you don't want him to go, I wouldn't put him up. She's concerned about whoever survives this gets the power. Because whoever survives this gets an advantage. So then she's trying to figure out people that she can put up there where if they get a power, it's going to also help her.
I don't think the advantage is that big a deal.
I don't think it is either.
I mean, all the people that had advantages, it didn't help them at all.
No, it didn't.
So, I don't know. So she didn't say anything to make you like think that you're potentially going up or anybody else?
I just told her because we've had pretty open, honest communication throughout the whole time. But I have no idea.
Who do you feel like you're going to vote with?
What do you mean?
Like if, let's say if like Brian and like Laura were up there, who do you feel like you're closer aligned to?
Probably Ryan, I would think. Yeah. I haven't had too many interactions with Laura.
I wasn't really referring to Laura just in general. I was trying to pick someone else, but okay.
Yeah. What about you? Is there anyone you want to see go up there?
Oh, that's the problem. Is I don't know who to tell her. Like, I mean, I feel like she's impressionable. If someone went in there with
No,
a good name, but I'll be honest, the spotlight being on me last round sucked because I didn't know who to put up.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. It's a hard position to be in.
Who we know he can get out without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Brody has a very high chance of having a veto. So I'm gonna say they, because there are obviously 4 people that we are not friendly with, I guess, is what. None of them played in the veto competition.
So why do you think that?
Me and Laura were just talking about it. Ask Laura why. That's dumb.
Well, James told me because James tried it before and couldn't get it. And so he thought it was going to be a hard puzzle and take a long time. It wasn't. And he said he made it sound like they were trying to hurt my trust by not doing it. But they also haven't included me in anything. The first time they talked to me was just now.
Correct. You know? And then you were scared that your name was being thrown out, and
James threw my name out, but he just sat right here and was like,
well, he also told me he was putting me up on the block, but he wouldn't tell me why. Like, he told me that it was someone else's fault and not mine, or not his, but
I don't get that.
I don't either. Like, tell me.
Now he thinks that you're after him. I'm like,
he came after me. I mean, it's justified if I am. But
it's like, you know, if you're asking me, I work for Dylan because obviously I think Dylan's going to come after me, but you know. So
if you needed me, though, I can.
Listen. So if we pick somebody that we know will go home, then we pick someone on our side to be sitting on the block so that they get the power.
What power?
There's a power. Whoever stays gets a power, gets the yellow store.
Okay, so here's what we do. If you want, put me up against James.
That's what I'm thinking. And although I didn't have you, but because I feel confident, because if I put James up and Brody has, you know,
he's not pulling
I know, that's what I'm saying. Then we got it.
Put me in James. That's what I'm thinking. When you talk to Christian, tell him to set that, and then I'll get the yellow star. Or if Christian wants to go up, put Christian up. But that is a phenomenal move. I didn't even take that into consideration. We're also banking on the fact that Brody has veto. But if he doesn't have it, the only other people who played are all of us. So, I'm okay with that.
I'm making a big new round for
Which I like the idea of. Because I know I'm working with you, I know I can trust you, but if we need to separate ourselves in the eyes of other people, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm okay with that.
I want to like get updated on you because we haven't talked in a while, and like
I've just kind of been floating, to be honest. I've just kind of been hanging out, listening to people vent about Mitch, namely.
Yeah.
And like the whole last round, I basically just sat around for an hour and a half, and people would say all these bad things about Mitch, and I was like, yeah, I feel you. I get what you're doing. I get what you're saying. No, it makes sense. I did that for like an hour and a half. Me, you, DeeDee, I'm so tight with y'all. I'm tight with Logan as well.
Logan too. I love that.
He just like, we voted different. Because that one vote, I think he was a little skeptical for a second. So I'm earning his trust back.
Yeah.
I think you are as well.
I think we all earned each other's trust. Like, the fact that like, we're talking like to so many people and like us four are like so solid, it's like, it gets like crazy once we don't talk to each other.
Yeah.
When we don't talk to each other, that's when it gets crazy.
Yeah, because
that's what I feel.
but I think it's good because I don't think anyone like
no one suspects you to be or Logan or me to be like all together.
No, because we don't talk.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it takes a lot of trust to do that. But like, y'all give me no reason not to trust each and every one of you.
Yeah.
You've told me only the truth. You've told me everything I need to hear and everything that makes sense for your game and my game.
Yeah.
So
and that's why I want you in the house.
Yeah, me, I as well. Is it I as well? Me as well? Me as I as well. I think it's
You as well.
As well is
You
as
as well.
is as a verb.
Just say you as
Is
well.
as a verb.
We're in the South. Let's say me as well.
Me as well.
Me too.
I could just say that. Me too. How do you feel about James?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm very in the middle on him.
I'm very in the middle.
He's given me a lot of reason to trust him, and he's also given me a lot of reason to be hesitant to trust him.
The stuff like he wants to do is just so counterproductive. Like he didn't want to put Mitch up, so I was like, "Dude, put Mitch up, please." And he was
I
like,
didn't know
"No."
what he was gonna do.
I was like, Mitch, if you don't, James, if you don't want me to put Mitch up, I won't put him.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want to like be like, oh, I'm going against you, so I did.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, dude, if I will do it, and then like all that crap happened, so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna disrespect James because I just that's why I did the rock paper scissors thing.
No. Although the rock paper scissors was kind of a bitch move, but I mean, I'll only call you that to you all the time. Like, oh, that was a bitch move. You're an all-stars. Make a fucking decision. But I mean, hey, it's your choice, Christian. But whoever stays on the block this round gets that power.
Oh. I would put up Jessica.
I'd be good with Jessica.
Why didn't you just do that? Say like, Jessica, you've been put up so many times.
Yeah.
And Jessica wins.
Well, I mean, obviously, I haven't talked to Ryan. I haven't talked to Michaelyn. We had a personal chat, but not a game chat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I haven't talked to either one of them, you know, so I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
And then I count Logan in that. You know?
Logan is like just zipping by. He doesn't get any attention.
Mm-hmm.
No one ever talks about him, but he's just
and
under
then,
the radar. But he's with them.
And then I don't know where Mack is.
She's totally with them. That's my sense.
Really?
That's what I feel, is that she doesn't want anything to do with our side.
Okay.
She won't talk.
And what do you think about James?
God, he stresses me out. Like, I don't feel like I can trust him in this game. Like, as long as he wants to be on good terms with me, I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't necessarily target him, but I wouldn't be upset if somebody else did.
Well, this is the thing with James, is because he was the first person I talked to, and he asked me where I was, and I said, I don't know. And I will tell you, for your game, he said, I would appreciate it if you don't put up me or Laura. And I laughed, and I said, deja vu. Christian told me that James said he would put up me.
Yes.
And Mitch told me that, but I don't know if I can trust him. Like, I don't know if that really happened.
James said it to me directly.
Really?
I told you that a little while ago.
You did tell me that?
I told you that, but I said I didn't want to run and tell you because
you did tell me
if it came back that I'm running around telling
I'm glad I forgot that.
You know, but Christian told you, and he said it to me. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
He said, Laura, if someone comes
Christian
down...
told you, or James told you?
James.
Okay.
James.
Okay.
That scares me. He apparently told
Christian telling me we're good. I never said your name.
If Jessica or Mitch had come down, you would have been going there.
Oh, well, absolutely. I know that.
Okay. So that being said, with James, if I was HOH, I wouldn't target him just because I do feel like he genuinely wants to
and I
be on good terms.
But he has your back.
If you put him up and target him, you are basically doing me a favor because then I don't have to do it. Okay. But I would vote him out.
Okay. I can trust you.
Absolutely, DeeDee.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We are totally like.
Okay.
That group,
and I feel like I can.
That group has never faltered so far.
We've been good.
That's 6. That's 6. If we can.
Who do you trust the least outside of Ryan and Michaelyn?
I don't trust. Okay, I don't trust James. Obviously, I don't know what he's doing. Besides that, I think I feel fine with
With pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
That's kind of
I feel
where
like
I'm
if
at.
you get us, like the 6 of us, I mean, obviously then.
Yeah, but.
What happens, happens. But like, I feel like Ryan, Mack.
She's just kind of in the middle.
I don't think she's.
It's not that I don't trust her, it's just like I don't know where she's at ever.
I don't think she's picking anything.
She's trying to stay in the middle.
What do we haven't strategized?
We haven't at all. And I don't know where you stand. I even tried to give you like but we didn't connect.
Wait,
so.
where?
Oh, we were just passing, and I was gonna try to talk to you, but it didn't.
I'm not very observant. As you can tell, I don't find any advantages or anything like that. But I just want to tell you who I'm aligned with. So me, Michaelyn, and Logan are all aligned together. And Logan and Michaelyn have like nothing but like good things to say about you, and they're like we're not targeting DeeDee, right? And we're like, no. That was like a couple rounds ago. Whenever we were thinking about like who we want to go after, and it was like turned out to be the whole Mitch thing. So I guess where we stand now is, if there is somebody that you know you want to go out, you have like our backs going forward with that, and yeah, the three of us is like that's who I'm most confident in this game. And then,
Well, I thought it meant a lot that y'all didn't go for the veto.
yeah, I mean, I know it's like the reason I did that is because I trusted Logan, because Logan told me that you weren't necessarily targeting us.
No.
Okay, so yeah, I wasn't too interested in the veto.
Okay. How does Logan know?
What?
I was trying to figure out how Logan knew if I was targeting anybody. Because I haven't talked to Logan yet.
You already talked to Logan.
Not this round?
Well, that's what he told me. Yeah, you did. You talked to him.
Did I talk to him?
Yeah.
He was like the second.
You
mean like here on the bed?
I was about to be like, wait, is Logan on me? Who's on me?
He's sorry.
Did DeeDee talk to you? No. Here's our plan. Whoever survives this round gets a power. We don't know what the power is. They just get a power. We're assuming it's automatic HOH. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put me against James.
Oh, okay.
None of them played in the veto, so we know that none of them have the veto. We think Brody has the veto. So James would have the votes to go home, and then I would get the power. That's what me and DeeDee just discussed and agreed upon.
I think. Do you think James is the right move? I want to split up with the couple. Ryan and Michaelyn.
I can do that on my HOH.
Okay.
If that's what I get.
Okay.
But I can put both of them on the one.
Okay.
James went in there and told DeeDee that she needs to gun for me.
Yeah, you would.
Because I'm gunning for him.
You need to get James out.
Correct. It would benefit my game. Okay. It would benefit your game.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just wanted to just propose just like my trust to you, and like I have people that I trust in the game, like I trust Ryan, trust Logan, and there are people on my short list and I'm like, oh, these would be cool to get out, and you're like nowhere near that. So I just wanted you to just like be a little more like understanding of like where I come from. And I would like be super willing to see like what you're wanting to do, so I could back you up. But I understand if you don't want to just be like,
Yes. Just like I told Ryan, you are not my targets. I don't know how comfortable I am telling you my target because we haven't talked a lot. But you are not my target.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, if I can help you out on whichever, like you're putting two, and whatever way you're wanting to sway.
For me, no trust has been tested yet, which makes it so difficult.
Yeah.
Because every vote has been, I've just kind of been told, and I didn't really have a say in it, and I was okay with that so far, but it's getting to the point in the game where you can't just go with it every time, you know?
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel?
I've been trying to feel like be more relaxed and to not put a target on my back, because I've seen people that are successful doing that. Win when I can.
Yeah.
And then not put up anybody that I trust. And that's pretty much it. I agree with you. That feels like that's coming to an end. I didn't want to put Mitch up, but I didn't trust him. Numerous people had told me that he'd been bad-mouthing me behind my back.
He had.
So it was just like, I didn't want to make that game play because I knew he had the power. But at the end, it was like, you know what? I think this is the right move. So
I think it was. It flushed everything. It gave everyone a clean slate and no more stacking the sides.
But I mean, I think anybody could win. Maybe not Mack. Maybe not Mack.
I don't know.
Well, she won. She did great at that one thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she can. I don't know. I really like. I mean, I always get in the house and I think I want to get to jury, and I could see a double eviction coming up after this.
Fuck, I didn't think about. Oh god, I didn't think about that at all.
I think that's most likely gonna happen.
I'm guessing that star thing is HOH next round. That would make most sense to me. Because the person who's stuck on the block gets some power. I'm guessing it'll be HOH.
You could easily be right. If it's
That's
that,
my guess.
That would speed up the game.
It would. I
don't think he'll do that in a double eviction though.
No, I don't
That's
think
too much
so.
power to one person.
But I haven't even thought about double evictions at all.
Is there anybody you don't trust?
There's people I definitely trust more than others.
Yeah. From my perspective, you've done a great job.
Thank you.
I don't think DeeDee's going to put me up. I don't think she will.
Okay. I'm going to go try to find out. Because I do need to still talk to her. I know we're probably getting close to this vote thing. No.
Miss DeeDee for some reason wants James out right now.
Okay. I'm with her. She's mad at him.
I don't think we should go for James yet, though. That's just me. I think we should go for Ryan or Michaelyn. But they both went for the power, right? Ryan didn't. Right?
Yeah.
No, neither of them went.
None of that. Well, yeah, I don't think.
Then let's just
I would
run them up and
Mack
down. We're Dylan. Yeah. I'd rather want to like the duo because they're a duo.
Yeah.
James is like working for both sides. So, or he's starting because he's working with like Brody and people like that. So like, I don't know.
He's out there talking about Brody and James are out there talking about.
I think it's better. We wait around to do James. We do and then like put down.
You told her that?
I'm gonna go tell her that. You think that's good?
Just say, hey, I just think, yeah.
Yeah.
She might not, but yeah.
Dylan. Yeah. Put him up and then James.
Okay. Well, here's what I was thinking before I heard that. Michaelyn and Ryan like this. I'm just worried about that. Because if they go to the jury, it's a double vote. I think James is a straight, like he has a straight head. And Ryan and Michaelyn they'll vote together.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just depends on like who you like one out of those three.
If I don't put them up, if they win, I know we're good. You know what I mean?
With Ryan and Michaelyn?
At least the next couple rounds. You know what I mean? I feel confident.
Yeah.
But I don't feel I'm good because I would have absolutely been next after Mitch.
For James?
He told Laura. He told
Wait, who didn't?
He did tell you.
When?
That I would have been.
Oh yeah, before.
Yeah.
I don't think he would have been though, because like that's when I shut it down. Like,
Yeah, but you shut it down. You know what I mean? But
we shut it down and then all that stuff.
And he told Laura, me.
When?
Like during the round. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he told you and Laura.
Yeah, he did. He told me before, but like I didn't think he was still on it after I shut it down. You know, but if you're saying Laura's there, okay. Then.
Laura, he sat here to try to protect Laura, and so I was like, why is he trying to protect Laura? But then Laura came in here, she was like, look, I'm telling you, I'm more loyal to you than I am to James. And I believe her over him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that if I nominate him and Dylan gets the power, he goes, and we still have the trust of Michaelyn and Ryan in case they get HOH. If they don't get HOH, but if he gets HOH, I'm in a bind, I gotta win Veto.
I'm just worried because I have sway over James because I got to create a dialogue with him with that veto because I hadn't really talked to him before that in the whole entire game and like I leave it with him, so it's just like from my perspective I haven't talked to Ryan and Michaelyn, so that's just like me, that's just my perspective, but like I'm gonna do whatever you want. Like,
I know, I don't want you to lose someone that we feel like can help us, but I don't feel like
I just feel like
he doesn't have our best interest.
I don't think he doesn't. But I think he would not put us up if he gets HOH again. He'll just put Dylan up. I don't either. But Ryan and Michaelyn, who would they put up? They wouldn't put up Dylan. They would put up the person that put James up. I don't know who they would put up.
No,
because
they
don't talk to
They
them.
told me that it's just three of them.
James, Michaelyn, and Aaron.
And Logan. Logan, Michaelyn.
Oh, they don't trust James? So James is alone.
That's what I'm saying.
So how are you getting James out? No, I'm just questioning it. Like, I'm just curious. I want to see.
Because I feel like he's coming after me. I do.
But like, what votes does he have?
But if I'm on the block, it will be easy for people to be talking now.
DeeDee, if I had you, I've campaigned for Jessica. I've campaigned for Jessica twice, actually. Dylan. I think I can prevent you. But like, it's just like I'm not worried about next round. Like, I don't feel like you go. I'm worried about a rhino. That's just me. So like, that's it for me.
It's just my gut is telling me James, and I don't want it to come back to bite my ass.
Okay, I think you should think about it.
I know, I am.
She tried to push me. Just why? I told her, you put Ryan or Michaelyn up. You know, I talked. How long was I in there? A while. James, I tried my hardest, and I think it worked. She's talking to Brody. She's putting up Ryan.
Why would she put me up?
Because you said you were gonna put her up to Laura.
I don't think I said that. Laura told her that?
You told me and Laura, and
Oh God. Okay, well, I don't even remember that.
yeah, no.
I was like,
and like she was like, and he told you. And I was like, what?
I don't
And,
remember. It was more just like
I was
a floating an idea.
I had to save my, like, cause Laura told Miss DeeDee that me and you were there, and I was like, yeah,
Why
you
would
did.
Laura have said that? Okay.
But James, I tried my hardest.
Well, I had the votes against Ron. Is she putting me up, you think?
She put you up against Dylan. She put Dylan and someone else.
Okay.
But I'm being honest with you.
No, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 99% sure it's the veto. So we have the power to do what you want. I know I hadn't talked to you much in the last
Do
two
you
rounds.
know
but-
my plan?
No, I know nothing about it. No one's told me anything.
Okay, so whoever survives this vote gets a power.
Mm-hmm.
I would like that to be Dylan,
Okay.
unless you have some reason for it not to be.
No, I trust Dylan.
And the reason why is I think we can keep Dylan safe and he won't go home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
He's willing.
Okay.
And I trust him with the power.
I do as well.
Okay, I trust him. He has been wonderful. Okay. But then who do I put up that we know? Because if you have the veto,
I'm not changing it, ideally.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if for some reason someone else has it, it's all people on our side.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
So I wanted to send James home
Okay.
because James said my name twice to two different people.
Okay. I hadn't heard your name personally.
He told
But
me
that-
to
but-
and more.
Okay, and that's very, very possible. I can totally see him saying that.
He brought me up in the beginning, but then was swayed away. But then when it came up about Mitch and all that, he
Mhm.
brought me up again.
Oh, see, I didn't know anything about this.
Yeah.
I feel
So,
like I've been kept out of the loop on a lot.
yeah, Christian told me and Laura told me. So that I feel, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Christian's worried about the Michaelyn. He's like, who does James have? Let's get out Ryan or
But why not take off the head of the snake?
That's what I say.
Like, if you have the chance, he can't do anything right
That's
now.
what I think.
And the only catch is what if they rally the votes and like what if there's a convincing speech and then they vote out Dylan. Dylan gets voted out. That's my only concern with that. Because if anyone's gonna know how to use their power, it is James.
Oh, I know.
And he will use it to
And
its
he will
fullest
come
ability
after
and
me.
he will come after you.
But
And
he's
I don't want that.
already coming after me.
Yeah. And he hasn't really told me names. He just keeps asking me, how do you feel? And I'm like, well, okay. I think either way, you should be fine. I don't see a situation.
Can we count? Okay, and then, so how many people have boxes?
3.
Okay.
4.
4.
4.
So
Me.
one's the veto.
Mhm.
3 are punishments, but it could be a costume. But what if it's we lose votes?
If we lose 3 votes, I don't think there are 3 losing votes. That would be a lot,
Can we do?
but it's possible.
It's possible. Can we do the math?
So
okay.
you would have tiebreakers. So we just need 4.
We just need 4.
So me, Christian, we have Dylan. Well, Dylan would be on the block. We have Laura. We
Jessica.
have Jessica. We have Logan.
That right there is 6. Say we lose 3 votes. Well, who am I missing? Mack. Oh, but she might go with them.
She might go with them.
And I'm missing one other person.
Ryan and Michaelyn say that they will do what I want them to do.
But are they just blowing smoke up your ass?
Smoke up my ass.
I can't read them. Either one of them. Because I think they're being honest with me and then I don't know. The thing is, they haven't given me a reason not to trust them, but I also don't have a reason to trust them.
What's revealed first? My nominees or what's in the boxes?
Your nominees.
Your nominees.
How about this? If we lose votes.
Okay, if we lose 3,
use
so
veto.
only if we lose 3, because we lose 2, we still have 4 people, right? So we lose all the 3 people lose votes, and I have the veto. Then I will use it. Take off who? James. In that situation, and you'll put up Michaelyn or Ryan. Okay, that works with me.
Because if we lose votes, we know. Then that'll be a way, and then y'all just gotta protect me from him.
No, you'll be fine. Where are we?
Oh, I'm crystal.
I'm so good with you. I'm like, you haven't heard my name.
No.
I personally have not heard your name at all.
We're good.
Yeah, and my idea, I will tell you to earn your trust right now. My ideal final 3 would be me, Christian.
Okay, no.
Because Christian's not gonna lie, and if he does, we both know. That's kind of my thought process. Not so much that it's good for challenges and everything, but we'll know if he's lying to us, and if it happens.
And I could be maybe regretting it, but I do truly, completely trust him.
I do. He's being so straightforward with us, and
unless he's just that way.
And he's smart. Like, don't get me wrong, Christian's a very good player, but I feel like one of us would have gotten some hint of something at this point. I think we're both too strong to not.
And it's not because I don't, but I think him trying to talk me out of James because he feels like he can use James. And that worries me a little bit.
That's okay. Once this round's over.
But I feel like I can use Michaelyn. I could be wrong. But
I feel like I for sure cannot use Michaelyn or Ryan.
No, but I think I can for us.
But if they go up, I'm worried that they would put me up. That's kind of what
You mean if they win each
If they win.
Oh, okay.
That's my only.
All right, it is time for the final 11. Nomination, veto, and eviction. DeeDee, you won the position of head household and must name 2 players for eviction. Who have you nominated?
Okay, my heart is pounding. Okay. So my first nominee is Dylan. I'm sorry. You've already been nominated, and I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't want to win this competition. I thought I was going to lose. It's one of my worst things. Okay, so my next nominee, I'm nominating because of what I'm hearing in the game, and more than one person has told me that this person has said my name and brought up my name. So I'm strictly going by trust of what these people have told me. So I'm putting James on the block.
All right, James and Dylan, you have been nominated. So, all the people who went in the asteroid belt, please take out your boxes. All right, open on up, and could someone help Jessica with that puzzle box? So, let's start with Jessica. What do you have?
Nothing.
Nothing. So nothing happens to Jessica.
Oh.
Brody, what do you have? Oh, sorry, Laura, I didn't know you have a box.
Lose your vote.
All right, Laura cannot vote at this eviction ceremony. Brody, what do you have?
I got the veto.
All right, Brody, congratulations. You have won the power of veto.
I'll get it now.
All right, Brody. Well, I don't like mine, so.
Hey, wait, it's not your turn.
I also got nothing.
All right, nothing from that. Dylan, what did you get?
I have a doodle probe.
Why do we need that?
Shocking.
You can only talk with that until the next intuition competition.
That's like 10 minutes.
No. That is everything. That's even the Asteroid belt. So Brody, you won the power of veto. What are you gonna do?
It's so shiny, I think I have to keep it for myself.
Well,
it just feels right. So I'm gonna keep it for myself.
Alright, so Brody does not use it, which means Dylan and James, you are this round's final nominees. At the end of this ceremony, one of you will be evicted from the Big Brother game. But before your fellow house guests cast their vote to evict, you have one last chance to plead your case on why you should stay in the game. Dylan, you're first.
That's like.
What is that?
Alright,
Just don't
thank you,
do it.
Dylan. Dylan says just don't do it. Alright, James, you're up.
Hey, I think I've been honest with everybody. I've really tried to work with everyone as best I could. I really appreciate you not voting against me. That's all I've got to say. Hopefully it's in your best interest. I think it is.
Alright, with that it is time to vote. Christian, you are first. Come with me. Everyone else, line up.
I wonder if I vote against Dylan, I'll create dissension, and it goes to, is it 4 people? 8 people voted?
Yes.
Let's do a tie vote. Misty, looking suspicious of somebody. I think James is going regardless. James, I'm sorry. I try my best. I vote to evict James.
Hi.
Who do you vote to evict?
I vote to evict James.
Thank you. So the next person. Oh, Mack.
Hello.
Who do you vote to evict?
I'm gonna vote to evict Dylan.
Hello, Ryan.
Hello.
Who do you vote to evict?
Dylan, you had a chance to come on our side, but you didn't take it, so I vote to evict you. Hopefully that is what happens. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Hello, Michaelyn.
Hello.
Who do you vote to evict?
I vote to evict Dylan because that's what you get for being a flip-flopper when you tell me you're going to vote one way and do another.
Alright, thank you. Hello, Logan.
Hi.
Who do you vote to evict?
I have to vote with my final two. I think I vote to evict James.
Thank you.
Do I want to be a legend or do I want to win? That's what I'm here with. I get royally piss off DeeDee and go against her will completely and be safe around by saving James. Or I can vote James out and go with what potentially could get me to the end. But it's so fun to be chaotic. But I just feel like I've done so much boring that I have to stick with what feels right in this moment, and what feels right is voting out James, so I vote to evict James.
Once I announce the result of the vote, the evicted house guest must say his goodbyes, pack up his belongings, walk out this door, and have an exit interview with Claire. By a vote of 4-3. James, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Thank you for playing.
Yeah, you can clap. And front.
Alright! As you have seen on this display, the player to claim the yellow star will be the surviving nominee of the round 4 eviction ceremony. So Dylan, go grab the yellow star and read what's on the back. Yes, you can talk.
He has to read it out loud.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's it say on the front?
Center of the universe.
Alright, what's on the back?
The next round is about me. Is
Right.
about you.
The next round is about Dylan. So, with that being said, we'll explain more in a second. Everyone grab a whiteboard and come under the carport. Grab a chair.
Wait.
Me too.